Welcome back to our Ultimate World Cup 2026 mega preview. The tournament hasn't even kicked off, yet an explosive cocktail of wild controversies, logistical nightmares, and internal wars is rocking the football world. Unbelievable tension in Portugal. According to the Advanced Data Analytics Lab model, Portugal has a surprisingly low 16th place ranking for making it out of the group stage. That sounds dangerously low compared to heavy favorites like Spain at 99% or Argentina at 98%. It seems the data analysts are highly skeptical about Portugal's survival rate. However, former international striker Hugo Almeida dropped a massive reality check, stating that while Cristiano Ronaldo isn't as half-assed or fluid as before, his lethal elite presence will still create the winning difference. From a lone king to elite armies, the hunt for a second World Cup star is officially on. Coach Lionel Scaloni is making headlines by naming a squad containing 17 returning champions from Qatar 2022. Talk about loyalty and cohesion. Icons like Lionel Messi, Julian Alvarez, Rodrigo de Paul, and Alexis McAllister are officially locked and loaded to defend their global crown together. But France isn't staying quiet. Les Bleus are entering the North American battlefield, carrying 4 elite winners from their historic 2018 campaign, determined to snatch that second star back. Led by captain Kylian Mbappe, alongside midfield engine N'Golo Kante, Ousmane Dembele, and defender Lucas Hernandez. The structural spine of France is purely legendary. This tournament is also serving a massive biological drama. An incredible lineup of blood brothers are ready to clash face-to-face on the pitch, separating their family ties to honor their national jerseys. It's pure madness. We have Gueladue fighting for Ivory Coast, while Desire Du defends France. Then the famous Williams brothers, with Inaki sprinting for Ghana and Nico destroying defenses for Spain. Don't forget the Soutars splitting between Scotland and Australia, the Brobby splitting between Ghana and Netherlands, and the Timber twins, Jurien and Quinton, ready to conquer together for the Dutch. But things are getting rocky inside the French camp. Kylian Mbappe and young star Rayan Cherki have officially expressed intense anger against the French Federation for forcing the squad into sports betting ads. They firmly believe that promoting betting companies damages the team's clean image and values. The locker room tension is clearly rising before a ball is even kicked. If you think that's chaotic, check out the Swiss national team. Their high-tech luxury World Cup training camp has reportedly been completely surrounded by an aggressive infestation of wild snakes. Players are literally walking into training, looking over their shoulders. Granit Xhaka and Xherdan Shaqiri are facing a literal test of survival before they even see their group stage opponents. Beyond the wildlife, the physical and geographical nightmare of World Cup 2026 is unparalleled. Teams have to endure brutal weather, moving across 16 cities split between 3 massive nations. We are talking about adjusting to 4 different time zones, 13 separate kickoff schedules, and grueling flights spanning up to 4,500 kilometers. Quality of sleep is going to dictate success. That is precisely why former Everton manager David Moyes stated on the Sunday Times that a South American nation, either Argentina or Brazil, will win it all. They are structurally built for extreme heat and heavy travel. Moyes believes their historic fan backing and ability to control slow-tempo games under punishing sun will completely paralyze European tactical structures. Shifting back to team dynamics, Ousmane Dembele, the freshly crowned 2025 Ballon d'Or winner, is making his elite authority known. He heavily lectured Captain Mbappe, demanding him to aggressively track back and help defending. Dembele's massive rise in status shows a shifting power balance in France. If Mbappe wants to carry his country to glory, He must humble himself and listen to the new Ballon d'Or king. While players fight for leadership, former FIFA president Sepp Blatter openly slammed his successor, Gianni Infantino, claiming he completely politicized football and expanding the tournament to 48 teams is an absolute error. Blatter believes the massive format dilutes the elite prestige of the World Cup, turning a premium football masterclass into an overcrowded commercial circus. Over in England, Jamie Carragher dropped a cold tactical bomb on the overlap. He honestly stated that despite the squad's heavy domestic hype, England completely lacks genuine world-class international talent. Carragher fears most selected stars are merely good Premier League players who will immediately freeze and choke under intense global pressure. A terrifying reality check for the Three Lions. But the most heartwarming pure football story belongs to Curacao. The smallest nation in World Cup history is preparing for their historic debut by training completely barefoot on local sand beaches. Dubbed the Blue Wave, their routine includes beach foot volleyball, push-ups on sand, and jumping into pristine turquoise waters. A beautiful contrast to the heavy commercial machinery of modern giants. Unfortunately, global fans are facing a massive structural brick wall. Crucial delays and extreme bureaucratic difficulties in securing U.S. visas have left thousands of passionate supporters completely stranded and unable to travel. From snake invasions and barefoot fairy tales to broken visa dreams and internal power struggles, the road to the World Cup throne has never been this volatile and fascinating. Who will successfully survive this emotional meat grinder and conquer the world? Smash that subscribe button immediately so you never miss a single step on our massive road to the football throne.